Okay, I just wanted to see if I could make it a little bit easier for you guys. So I went on code.org and created new sessions, and those sessions all are in your name. So let me sign in and show you how you can add your students now. So I'm going to go to sign in and just get this out of here. And we have our stem.com or STEMCon underscore 2016 and then STEM 2016. Try that again. STEM 2016. Sign in. Okay, so we're on the teacher homepage. I'm going to go down to student accounts in progress. As you can see, we have the STEMCon 3rd grade, STEMCon 4th grade, STEMCon 5th grade. And then when you scroll down, you should see all of your names. There are no students located in these names yet, under your names yet. But you can go in and add them, and it's not that hard. So that makes it easier. Because if your students sign in under this, it'll just, every student will show up and they'll have to find their name. Like for example, 4th grade, your students will have to find their name within 231 students here. So I'm going to do Miss Coe's class. So she's a 5th grade STEMCon teacher this year. So I'm going to go to Manage Students under the 5th grade STEMCon, the main STEMCon, not under my class. And I'm going to go to Move Students. Up here to Move to Section, I'm going to click on Miss Coe. Then I'm going to start finding her students, which I noticed when I looked earlier, her students were kind of all at the bottom here. So I'm just going to scroll to the bottom. So I have these are mostly her students down here. I saw Sharp, Sanderson, Rivera. That was one too. Thought I clicked that. I didn't see Cross on there or Davis. I saw Lake. I saw Green, Siska, Coomer, Cologne, Clark. Didn't see Grubb. Oh, that's not our student. Make sure you get all your correct students. And then I saw Chambers. Okay, so that's basically, I'm thinking that's all the students. I can always go back and check. So I checked all the students that I saw. Then I'm going to scroll back up to the top here. And I'm going to click on Move Students. So now these students are in have been moved from Miss Coe's class to Miss Coe's class. So I'm going to go back. That kind of takes a little bit to load. Okay. Try to reload this page. It's kind of going a little slow here. Okay. And then I see that Miss Coe now has 20 students in her class in the 5th grade class. The main STEMCon 5th grade class has gone down in number because those kids are now moved to her class. So the only thing now is I'm going to go to Miss Coe's class where I put all of the students, and I'm going to click on Manage Students now. The secret codes should still be the same, so your kids won't have to worry about that. But if you scroll down to the bottom the website, the link page that the kids click on has changed. So if you decide to do this, or you can decide to leave your kids in the other main class with everybody in it, you just have to make sure you give them this new login, the new link. Like maybe write it up on your whiteboard and have them click that instead of the one that's going to be on their card. Or you can go here to print out cards with your students' login information. So if I click on that, it's going to generate this new login cards. And their secret words are the same, but the URL has changed. So you have to make sure you change your URL and let the kids know. Maybe that can be placed on the board and they can write their secret word in their notebook or something like that. Or you can maybe, if you have access to printing, print out these new cards and it'll just be for your class. So I'm thinking that will be a lot easier just because your students will just have to look through the kids in their class instead of the kids in the county for that grade level. And what I mean by that, let me just go back and show you. I'm going to go back to the teacher homepage. So if I go here to the 5th grade for the county, and I scroll all the way down to the bottom, this is the link that your kids are going to be clicking on that they have on their cards currently now if they have not been moved to their own class. Look at all the kids they would have to pick and sort through. They have to find their name. And it's a little bit easier if they can go through your individual session. So let me show you Miss Coe's session now. So if I go to Miss Coe's and I go to Manage Students and I go to the link that her kids will be clicking on, it's easier to find their names within this smaller group more so than that bigger group. Also, one last thing, go back to the teacher homepage and then go back to student accounts. If Miss Coe has a student that, I'm going to go to manage students, if she has a student that she needs to add, all she does is come to her page, add student, put that student's name, put the age, you don't really have to put the age or gender, just put the name in and go to save, and it'll add that new kid. Or if she needs to remove a kid that's not in her class anymore or never showed up, she just go to remove. So back to the teacher homepage. So I just want to give you guys another option more so and make it easier just to put your kids in your own individual names. And like I said, if I go back to this teacher homepage, I've already created the sessions just by putting your name and what grade you're teaching in already. So everybody should have one of those. So the only thing you'll have to do now is to put your kids in. So that make sure you go to wherever STEMCon grade you're teaching, and then click on the move students and move the students to your class. Just like I said, the link is going to change, but their passwords will be the same. But I see this being a lot easier than them searching through. So I just wanted to give you guys another alternative to have your own class on here. All right, thanks, and bye-bye.